looking for in this presentation. So, okay, what I'm looking for in this presentation, I'm not sure that I'm going to send this out anyway, but I've got this written down. What I'm looking for, one, what is your project mandate? I think maybe what are your project mandates, because you guys work on two different projects. So write it down, summary about that. Yeah, I will want to have it in one slide, just put it in one slide. Then also sprint by sprint tasks. This is relevant for the project managers and also for the scrum masters, because what are the things that you do sprint by sprint? So provide details of that and the progress that you made. Yeah. And to be honest, I really don't want to hear anything about blockers, but it's another is a time for you to celebrate your success. Do you get it now? Is to be proud. This is what we are able to do. This is what we are able to do. It's a time to kind of shine, just talk about the good things that you've done. Let's say I'm now the project sponsor now, and you want to say, yeah, my team has done very well, and that's what, and you want to also talk about your effort and everything. So that's what I want from that. And moving on from that, I also want documentation about your sprint ceremonies. And this is also important for you to document the time of your sprint ceremony, the standard time and the time that you use in the internship, so that everyone understands in case they go for interviews as well. What is your standard time for daily stand-up, for reviews and retro anyway? That and also for sprint planning and as well. So then also moving on from that, you have the stories. I want you to include some slides, right, listing the user stories that you created. I saw that in some of the BA stories, which I think is good. I think maybe is the binary team that actually listed this thing. So I think you already have it. I just want this put together in one slide, so that even if you want to go out of this particular program, you have this particular slide and you can refer to it in future, right? This is going to be your own team slide anyway. So yeah, the stories that you created, and I would say per sprint, okay? The story that was created per sprint, and for the BAs, who actually created it, who is the BA that wrote the story, okay? Then also, I want to maybe now this is where the DA was very, very relevant in this description. So these tasks are a bit disjointed in terms of metrics and everything and data, right? So I want the DA also to use their skill to bring them together in a good presentation. Do you get it now? Because right now I've asked for the list, and now I'm also asking for the stories that were completed in each of the sprints, right? So they are related, right? But how do you bring them together? That's one thing I want the DA to work with you also so that they can bring it together. And also, yeah, the wireframes as well, that's done for each of the sprints, and the process map as well, and gap analysis and the likes anyway. So follow on from that. So is now the artifact that you produce, screenshot of everything, or as a Scrum Master, as a B, as a Kiwi, as a D, as a SM, anyway, to be all the roles. So put a brief description about the artifacts if you can. And I don't mind if you add the files to the presentation, right? You know what I mean? When you add a file to what's it called, as an object within your presentation, so that anyone that can click on it, we can open it. So which I think is good. So yeah. So, and after that, what are the test cases, the bugs, and also the result of the bugs, or if there's any automation and everything. And also for the DAs, I would love to see your I would love to see your all the dashboard sequels that you've done. Just put screenshots of those things, and it's really, really good to have them. And then also for the PMs, I saw the Gantt chart that one of you presented. It was good, to be honest, and I thought this is really brilliant, to be honest. Maybe we in the next internship we will start this earlier so that you'll be able to present it, because the Gantt chart is not for you to do by yourself and then you keep it, right? You will do it and then you tell your team, this is how we're going to run this program. But the challenge is that most people that are coming will not have known how to do a Gantt chart anyway. So it's difficult to now present it. But we'll learn from that. But the Gantt chart that I saw were really, really good. So I want to see all these artifacts also from the PM as well, everything that you've done. So, and also I want to see the metrics, yeah, the burn down chart per sprint, so that we can see the progress. Oh, yeah. So say sprint 1, sprint 2, sprint 3, and also other metrics as well. I want to see them. And also the lessons that were taught. This is important for you. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay, all right. So I get distracted by the text message anyway. So okay, now I want to see the lesson length. Okay, no, the lesson taught actually with links. The reason I'm asking this is like some of you guys, after you left here right now, you won't be able to know where all these particular links for the videos are. So I want you to collate them together. Oh, sprint 1 we were taught this, and this is a link, this is topic. Sprint 2 we are taught this is a topic per row and everything, and put it also there so that your team can, yeah, you can keep it for, yeah, and then when you want to refer to it. And the last thing I want is this slide about the tools that you used anyway. So that's what I want. It's just a comprehensive document, right, that you guys can use in future if you want to refer to what you guys have done. So let this presentation be clear, organized, and visually appealing, to be honest. So that's what I can say. And if you can get everybody together to do it, or you got 1 week anyway. But I know all these contents are already there, maybe in Azure DevOps or anywhere. So your previous presentation, just bring them together. Use one of the slides that you've done. I would say within 1 or 2 days, I think you should be able to bring it. And also, yeah, during the presentation, I don't mind 1 person or 2 people, so you can ask them to go through the presentation together, half an hour for each of the teams, and that will be it anyway. So any question on that? Any question?
Yes.
Okay, all right. So like I said, right, yeah, I know some people already reached out to me that they would want to increase their scholarship quote, right? And I've kind of said, okay, now, yeah, we've agreed that it is possible for you to increase your quote to 30% if you're interested anyway in the advance. But this is what you need to do, right? You need to register as an affiliate within the link that I will send to you, right? What you need to do is, if you go to CRC, right, crc.bluesky.com, right, then you click on register. Okay, you click on register. So if you click on that, it takes you to register. So once you register, so then of course if you go to the login, you'll be able to kind of log in. So after you've done that, right, that's the first thing to do. After you've done that, you can copy your link, right? So this is the link for this particular user now. You can copy the link and share, right? And share with your friends or anyone. So of course, here you have opportunity to get 10%. I am not saying that if you don't get the 10%, you don't get it on 30%. Do you get it now? So for every person that you referred or that subscribe, you get 10%. But it means that your 10%, what you get will be removed, okay, from the amount that we are giving you for the internship, right? But if you don't get any, right, that also is fine anyway. But if you get, let's say you got I give you 10%, then eventually your 10% equals £90, but I'm giving you maybe £30. We'll remove the £30, we pay you the rest anyway. So it's going to be like that. So amount that you earn from here will be removed from the scholarship you are given. That is one. But if you don't get any, that's fine. But however, for you to get it, you have to share this particular link on your social media and also let us know that you've done that. There's a form that you have to fill, right? So this is the form which I'm going to send to you. So you need to put your name, email address, and telephone number. then you need to actually tell us what is the scholarship that you want to claim from affiliation. So let's say you have 10% right now, you want to get 20% more, you just click on 20%. Or you don't have any scholarship at all, you want to get 30% scholarship, you just press 30%. And then you would then share that link that I've shown to you, right? This particular one, you share this link, right? And then after that, you would then upload it, okay, to the screen. So this is kind of an example that you can send, okay, an email, okay, are you considering boosting your IT skills this year? I encourage you to delve into courses available at, this will be your link, right? So, but you just change your username, right? As you can see here, this is my username, right? The GSCH12345 6. So that is my username. So you just change your username and then you send it to your friends. So that is how this would work. Okay. All right. So thank you so much. Any question? Right. Thank you. So first, right, at the beginning of this session, right, some people were coordinators or they were timekeepers as well, right? If you are either coordinator or timekeeper anyway, so you are entitled to 10%. The coordinator, the timekeeper, if you are involved in, maybe running of the internship to say thank you, we give you 10%. That is one, right? Then also, if you earn more than, okay, if you get score of more than 8, right? Was it 8? I think it was 9. Allow me. Yeah, okay. I can leave you at 8 anyway, so that's fine. So if you get
put for 8 and above.
8 and above, okay, all right. So if you get more than 8 in your score, right, you are entitled to 10%. Okay, so that would mean 20% for that particular person. Then I know that the mentors also kind of recommended some people and also say, let's give them 10% as well. If a mentor also kind of recommended you get 10%, so that's like 30%. Yeah. Is that clear now?
Yes, it's clear.
So
So that's
for you, it will be 20% if you're not recommended by any mentor.
Oh, yeah, yes. So personally, I have 20%. Then the general one you gave.
I didn't give any general one.
Okay, so this 30% you mentioned this night now, how
Okay.
does it relate with my 20%?
So for you now, you need, if you want, of course, you can pay the 80% to come into advance. Do you get it? And that's that. But if you want to say, okay, yeah, I think I can actually pay 70%, right? Or I can't afford 70%, I can't afford the 80%, but I can do 70%. So what you now need to do is, right, use that particular link I sent, okay? Share it, okay? Upload the picture where you shared it. So that will give you another percentage. Your own is like you only need 10% more, right? So it means that, let's say for instance now, in the process, no one actually used it, right? You still get your 10%, which is 150. Do you get it now? You still get it anyway. So, but let's say someone used it, right? And then because on the portal, you're going to see how many people click on your links, and you're also going to see the money that has been paid, your percentage as well. You will see the money. Do you get it now? Let's now assume that you will now accrue £200, right? It means that you will only pay the 150 back, and the £50 will come to you.
Oh, okay. Okay, I get now. Clear now, sir. Then one last question, if you permit me, sir.
Okay, please.
Sorry about that. Yeah, for this internship program, I personally, even before coming in, I was briefed by the person that referred me, told me things about, okay, you're going to have daily stand-ups, and then you're going to have social class like this, like that. So can you just give me a little picture of this?